We're talking about councils as well. And this has happened across the border. I think a lot of the energy retailers do it now, and basically everyone, but councils are joining in too, is if you want to be sent a paper bill in the mail, they charge you a surcharge for doing so. And one that popped up today and has got people hot under the collar in Queensland is Redland City Council near Brisbane, where they now want to charge you $1.70 per rates notice they send you in the mail. So over the year, that's $7. And you might go, oh, well, it's only $1.70, you pop it $7. Who really gives a toss? But isn't it the reality that we pay these councils through the nose, and the energy company and the gas company and the power, the phone company, whoever else, right? We pay them through the nose for a service. We are paying for the service already, and then they turn around and go, oh, well, if you'd prefer to have your bill written down on a piece of paper, which a lot of people, older viewers at home and people who get, they probably don't have a computer or a smartphone or whatever. They still operate in a paper world. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. And they want to tell them, oh, you've got to pay $1.70 for it. Don't we already pay enough?
Well, I think we do already pay enough. There is nothing more satisfying than actually writing paid and the date of when you do that on the old paper bills that you used to get for everything. But you're right, the elderly and people who aren't particularly computer literate, and probably put me in that category sometimes, but, things go to junk mail. And you and I were talking about earlier about a bill that I got for 88 cents.
Yes.
One of those silly ones that turns up. But
one of those silly ones you get when you own horses.
Shh.
Well, I know about
a very small amount of a horse, like a couple of hairs on its mane.
Yeah.
But the bill was for 88 cents, but the late fee was $12. Oh. But it had actually accidentally gone to my junk file. And so, a lot of these people would know where to look for these things. And because Redland City Council might not be something at the top of your pops or a few other things as well, people are potentially going to end up with more than just the $1.70 because they don't find it. And then everyone's email inbox, I'm assuming, looks like mine and is just trying to find stuff is extraordinary, and they get lost, and it's not a deliberate attempt to not pay the bill, you just can't find it again.
Yeah. So. Well, I think this is nothing short of a tax on the vulnerable and a tax on the elderly. It's going to be elderly people who don't have everything hooked up to their emails and vulnerable people who probably can't afford to have everything hooked up to their email, and they're the ones that are going to have to pay, Holly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's way too much for these elderly people and others in our community to have to fund just to get something on a piece of paper.